everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Anna in the Books, and today I'm going to be talking about my 2026 reading plans and reading goals. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about, well, I guess a little coffee. I've been making iced coffees recently because I got a espresso machine for my birthday. It's the best thing ever. But anyway, so let's get started. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was my reading goal, like I guess like number wise. So usually every year I just choose the whatever age I am, because like, so whatever age I am is whatever the year is, because I'm born at the end of 1999 in November. So my goal for 2026 is 26 books because I'm 26, not because of the year. But yeah, so that's my first goal. My second goal is I want to read, I don't know, I want to try to kind of expand my taste. I feel like I do read a lot of different books, but I also want to find like exactly the things that I like in genres that I don't typically read but I want to get more into. Like this year I usually don't read contemporary romance. It's like not my thing, like the, you know, the really common books everybody likes. But this year I read a couple. I read The Love of My Afterlife, which is like all the way down there, but I also read 70s in June, which I really enjoyed. So I want to find more books in that genre that I like. The thing is that I'm not a big, I don't like spice in books. Like it's not like really something that I like, or like I would prefer like a minimal amount of spice. Like there could be a little bit, but it's not something that I want to have a lot of. Like I tried Ali Hazelwood, it was like a little too much for me. And like just like a little bit, you know, like how there's like open door, closed door. I need like a cracked door, if you know what I mean. So and then also I want to find more fantasy books that I like. I don't really read a ton of fantasy. One thing though is I'm not interested in romantasy. I tried posting a poll on Fable, not a poll, I asked a question on Fable, and I was like saying like I want something that's like more fun and exciting and like more adventure rather than romantasy. People were like adventure fantasy is the thing. So that's something that I want to find more of. Like I did read Catabasis by R. Kwong, which I feel like it's not like super high fantasy, but it had like fantasy elements, and there isn't like romance as like the main plot, you know, and I gave that 5 stars. But yeah, so definitely those two genres, like something in romance, something in fantasy, but not romantasy, is something that I want to like find more things that I like. Another goal is to read more science nonfiction. I have like a whole science nonfiction section here, and I used to read a lot more science nonfiction when I was younger, and I love it. I just like I love learning, and I like, you know, I want to learn more about a lot of things. Like I am a STEM girly. I'm literally getting my master's in environmental science and policy, so I'm a STEM girly and I need to read more STEM books. My favorites are definitely like environmental nonfiction. I also love astronomy nonfiction, but I am also interested in reading some history nonfiction. I love history, love listening to history podcasts. My favorite history podcast is definitely History for Weirdos. It's like a married couple, Andrew and Stephanie, and they post like they take turns as like the person that does the research, and then they share it with each other, and it's really fun. And what other goals do I have? I don't know, I have like a few books on my physical TBR shelf. I don't have a ton. I don't know, I'm not really someone that like buys like a million books and then has like 100 books on my physical TBR. I do have a few that I would like to get to, so I'm gonna show you guys some of those. Okay, so I really only have like 3 main ones, and the first one is Babel by R. long. I definitely want to get to this in 2026. Again, I read Calabasas and I loved it, so I wanted to read more by her. And then also Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I've never read Frankenstein. I read the new Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein and I really liked it. Me and my husband watched it and we loved it, so I want to read the original book. And I found this beautiful edition at Books A Million when I was in Florida, and I have to get it. It's so beautiful, and it was like not that expensive. It was like $14.97 for this beautiful hardcover. And then I also really want to get back into my ancient Greek mythology retellings. I love Greek mythology retellings, but I do have this book by Stephen Fry. He's the one who narrates the Harry Potter books, and he wrote this book called Mythos, and it's all about the ancient, like the Greek myths, and he kind of goes through like, I guess, like in different time periods and stuff. So I think this is a nonfiction all about Greek mythology. So these are like 3 books that I definitely want to get to this year, that are on my physical TBR, which I don't usually have too many on there. Horror is like my favorite genre, and I definitely want to read a lot more horror. I feel like I have like a little bit, but like I don't have it like that much, and I really like horror is my favorite genre, like my favorite genre of like movie and show and books, and like I love everything like kind of horror, so I really want to read more horror in 2026. Something that I want to look for is if there's like any like liminal space type horror. I also like cosmic horror, but I feel like liminal space and cosmic horror, like in my head, they're like very similar. But yeah, those are some of my goals for the year. I feel like I'm like kind of rushing just because my baby was gonna wake up from a nap and my phone that I'm filming on is dying. So, but yeah, those are some of my goals for the year. Also, another big goal is to like document my reading for YouTube and for this account, and just like to keep vlogging when I'm reading. I also want to read I want to do like fun reading vlogs where I pick up books that like I never would have picked up otherwise. I mean, I'm already kind of doing that in my in-person book club, which is like another goal of mine, is to like really keep up with my in-person book club. We're gonna have our 3rd meeting in January for 7 days in June, so I'm really excited about that. And so yeah, definitely always read my like in-person book club like books. But yeah, so this was a pretty short video. The next video I'm gonna film is my 2025 wrap up, but I am currently reading my last book of the year and I only have like 40 pages left, so I'm gonna wait till I finish that and then make my 2025 reading wrap up. But my little man is waking up, so I gotta go. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this very like very quick short 2026 reading goals. And yeah, well, like and subscribe to follow along and see if I actually complete these throughout the year. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.